Welcome to the Creative Rest course in Maya, that is 3D modeling and animation. Okay, in this class we're going to explore the Maya interface, that is what you are seeing on the screen, and how to move around comfortably. Once you understand the interface, every other part of Maya becomes easier. Alright, so here, okay, at the very top you'll find the menu bar. This is where all of Maya's major functions live. Things like your file, your edit, create, select, modify, display, and on and on and on. Alright, but please take note that at times, okay, this menu might change depending on the workspace you are in. When you come to your workspace here, you have different workspaces. We have Maya Classic, we have Maya Standard. So by just clicking, let's say sculpting, there might be a change here. Alright, so let's go back to our Maya Classic. Okay, so below your menu bar we have the status line. Okay, just below the menu bar is the status line. This section, okay, alright, this section contains important icons for selecting object, snapping. Here we have snapping to curves, to grid, and so on and so forth. Render settings and minimum. You will use these tools often, especially the selection and snapping options. Alright, so coming to this place we have render settings and minimum. So that is that for that. We also have what we call the shelf. Now coming down here we have our shelf. Okay, and what is the shelf? The shelf is a collection of shortcuts, common tools and commands grouped by category. Okay, think of it as your quick access area. Maya has shelves like modeling, rigging, animation, effects, and more. Okay, so when you come here, we have our shelves here, our modeling, rigging, animation, effects, rendering. So the way this works is, now let's go to rigging. We have edit, create, select, modify. You observe something here that from this point, okay, alright, so from this point, file to Windows, and from here, catch to help, it's all consistent. Take for instance, if I'm in my modeling shelf, we have file, edit, create, select, modify, display, and Windows. And I still have these three. When I move to the next rigging, it stays off to Windows, and this three stays off, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's move on. Alright, and next we have our viewport. Okay, our viewport is a big window in the center. It's a workspace, the 3D world where you build, animate, and design. Actually, you spend most of your time here. So before we go on, I would love to teach you how to navigate the viewport, which is very, very important. So the first thing is, now when you hold down your Alt, okay, when you hold down your Alt and you drag with your left mouse button, okay, by this you'll be able to orbit. So I'm holding down my Alt and dragging with my left mouse button and orbiting my scene. Very, very important. Then there's something we call panning. When you hold down your Alt and you do this, you're panning your scene. This is what we call, okay, panning. And when you scroll the middle mouse button, you are zooming. So majority of the times you are either going to be orbiting using your Alt and middle mouse button, or zooming by scrolling the middle mouse button, or maybe holding down your Alt and dragging by holding the middle mouse button and dragging about, which is called the panning. Alright, so at this point I think you should just try your hands on what I've taught just far. Hold down your Alt, try orbiting. Okay, hold down your Alt and your middle mouse button and try to pan. Hold down your Alt and your middle mouse button, and you can just scroll with your middle mouse button, and then you are zooming in and out. So the thing here is that for both your orbiting and your panning, you will need your Alt button, okay, but for your zooming you will not need that. Okay, so that brings us to the first video that's about introduction to Maya. I want you to carry out this lesson. Make sure you're used to your interface by orbiting, by panning and zooming, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.